Welcome back, Freaks and Geeks. GammaDose Gaming here, episode 2 on Geeks Ragnarok. And here we are. How you making out tonight? Hopefully everyone is doing well. The reason I say tonight is I have been filming in the evenings. It's usually easier. No kids or anybody to bother me while I'm filming. Anyway, as you can see, we are still in the same spot. I've titled this Rest in Peace NightHawk because after I logged off or stopped recording last night, I decided to try and grind out some resources so that we can get started on our base. And sure enough, I run into a rock golem that took out my griffin. Anyway, so without further ado, this area right here is where we're going to set up our Ravager pen. And what I'm going to do is probably put some walls up and around here. And then we're going to go and have a zip line down. As you can see, I've been a little busy. I've gone and got most of my wyverns back from the community center. The only thing I need to go and get now is, I think, like 2 equises and a couple bulb dogs that I've brought over from Aberration as well. I figured, why not? Let's have a little shoulder pet like that as well. But as you can see, we're kind of getting our little ranch. We're going to call this Ravager Ranch. We just tamed up a thorny dragon. We brought Jamie. Kersey's still over there as well. So we've got all of our wyverns now. We've got Thyla that we got from Melivorium up there. We grabbed this because he was just hanging around the base. I mean, he's just not really doing much for us, but I figured why not? He's just hanging out here. Let's go for it. Let's have some fun with it. And voila, we brought them over. And like I said, we're going to set up a little taming area. As you can see, I'm kind of slowly working away at building the base here. The bed's named Plantation. I'm going to rename it Ravager Ranch. Let's jump on a flyer just so you can kind of get a view. What I'm thinking here too is probably building a bridge right over here to the mainland. And then maybe another one right up in here behind Neltharion. But like I said, right up here, this plateau is where we're going to have. And what I'm going to do is just breed them and let some of them just kind of roam around in the fenced area. Keep things safe. I'm also thinking about fencing off the island, but we'll see. No huge rush. And this is kind of the style. So this style of build here, with the exception of the veranda area, is what I'm thinking of building for my base on Aberration on Iron Mine. Might not necessarily be that tall on the because this is actually 3 levels. As you can see, we come in here, right? We get a little crafting area set up. You come up here. This is where we get the fabricator. We'll add some more if we need to, just up here. And then up here is going to be mainly storage. So I got a little bit of storage, and I got a bed tucked in behind here. So, and let it... Well, I guess we can't roll it up. All right. And then, like I said, I was thinking maybe a zip line from there hitting here. I think that'd be pretty sharp. And maybe another one. And I kind of wanted to have a little bit of a sidewalk area going on here. So hence the wooden foundations sunk into the sand here. Well, they're not really sunk in. It's just the way I built it here. So we've got our advanced forge. Right. I have been kind of getting a lot of sand just by going the old-fashioned way. If you think of any other way that I can get this better than just doing this, let me know, because this is very grindy. Hence why I haven't been filming it. So we're probably about 5 minutes in or so now. I could take a shoot back to the community center and get a few things, but think we're just going to kind of maybe grab our Ravengers, go get some wood, finish up the veranda, and then go from there. Now, I went with adobe because I felt that building in the sand, adobe and wood, because I felt, you know, being in the sand area, it kind of warranted it. And whether or not we do adobe up there remains undecided. Oh, and just for the purposes of intro, I kind of left it myself looking the way I left. However, let's change into there. As you can see, we've got our bat wings, and we're all set. We just need to repair this stuff. Probably need to go get some silk. But I want to get some wood going. And like I said, I think a bridge right around here over to the mainland might be just what we need. Just something to get back and forth to help gathering the resources, right? Because really, it's slowing down when you try and swim through with a Ravager or if you fly over. So I think having that bridge, and whether, I don't know, should we go adobe there as well, or should we do stone? I'm not sure. I would think, you know, adobe in the desert would probably be best, but, well, let's do this. And all right, I want to build. I think I said, you know what? Let's do 10. Because you never know when you're going to need them. And by them, I meant the railings. I think that's good. We still have a few left over, so we're just going to drop it off back here. That right there is, you can see the Eco's food tray. You can go in and craft certain things. One of the best things is here, the Eco Cooker. Now, I can't remember the stacking mod that we're running on this, but for whatever reason, it won't allow us to cook mutton. However, because it stacks, if you put it in here, this acts as a fridge as well as a cooker, and it will cook cooked meat. So if you're running that mod, then certainly that could be your issue. So if you grab the Eco mod that has the cooker, then that'll give you that. And then this is another great thing, is the sink. Now let's go with, let's figure out how we want to do this. I think I got an idea. Maybe right here at this point. And then we want to go to... I think we're too far away. Hang on. Not sure the pull range, so and that's all I'm looking to do here is... And then we want, I think, 2 ramps. Might need 3. Actually, we might even get away with just doing, hang on. I probably could have put the fence foundation down and then just done walls. But I think this might work. What am I missing? Probably, yeah, wood. All right. So we're gonna head back. We're just gonna kind of work this out. Let's know where that guy came from. Oh, well. Didn't last too long. Oh. Now, if you didn't notice this, 72. Okay, 125, 62.5. That's one of the great things about Ravagers is for their weight, it's offset by the base materials. So if you're carrying wood, cuts it in half, stone, anything like that. As soon as you make it into whatever product you're looking for, be it a foundation, be it walls, whatever, then it's back to its normal. Now let's see, are we still good? Oh yeah. We're gonna need lots of wood for this. I got lots of clay up in one of those, up in one of the chests up there. It was labeled stone and flint, and it's actually got mostly clay in there now. So I've been just kind of grinding away, like I said, working away, grabbing the sand, just as I showed you earlier. And that's why I said, if you know of an easier way to get that, please let me know. I don't have a rock elemental. There's quite a few in the area. I just haven't ever really tamed one. So maybe we'll see if we can't get together with some of the other geeks or a few other people and look at taming one over the next few episodes. Because I think that'd be a nice little adventure to do. And it would be something good to have, especially in this area. Like I said, we've already lost one of our pets to an elemental, and not that I'm too upset about it. I mean, yeah, it was cool looking griffin, but still, he it's Ark, so it's gonna happen. So there's no point in crying over spilled milk, I guess is the expression. So now the other thing I could do is, I'm just wondering if the adobe works or if it should be stone. I kind of like the stone pillar look, but I like how the adobe stairs work. Well, let's... I'll show you what I'm thinking here. 1, 2, so we need 4 ramps. Oop. Why isn't that? Oh, I wonder. Did I? Yeah, that's why. grabbed the wrong one. We needed this. Well, we will need the ceiling soon anyway, because we're going to build our... it's not quite a garage, but it's not even quite a barn. Alright, so we got our stairs going up all the way across this way with that, and then that's pretty much how we will do our bridge, right? And then we come down like this. So you can kind of get the feel of it here. Right. And then we'll just cover the whole thing off for this one pillar. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 and 4 is 10. Don't know if we'll have enough, but we'll give it a whirl. Perfect. All right, so there's our pillar. What adobe roofs? Let's see. Let's try 10 again. Oh, perfect. Probably gonna need... still lots of wood. Might be the clay is the issue. Or it shouldn't be. Let's go find out while we're crafting, since we can't do too much. And the other bridge will be similar. And we're starting to get a little bit low, but we're good. Alright, now what we wanted to do, or what I wanted to do as well, was this and that. Move that there. The other thing I was thinking was this, and this was something that I did doing some builds in Minecraft. To be honest, I would take stairs and you would flip them perfect. And then we will do same there. Now, let's see if this will work. Oh, no, I tossed them off over here. Let's see how this will look. Interesting. I wonder if that's because of that. I like that looks better. So, there. Yeah, I kind of like that. So then we're going to continue on. Like I said, we're going to go all the way across. We'll have a bridge. We'll add some railings. There's a reason why I went with this kind of look here. And we're going to play around with it and see. So probably in the next episode I'll have this done. I'm not going to grind out all the resources and turn around and make you guys sit here and watch the whole time. Alright, because we're still going to need a lot of sand, a lot of cactus sap and whatnot. Now, originally, if you remember, we flew over this way. We're not too far from here because we kind of wanted to build. Oh, let's take on you. Could have brought my pack with me, but wasn't really thinking that I'd need it too much. And I think the game sound might be a little high. Let me know what you guys think. Because right now it seems like the animals are a little loud. Now, like I said, if you think back, we were going to build in this area here, but then decided not to because we didn't want to get into the spawn and ruining the spawn of the silk over here. That was one of the things that when I first came to the Geeks server, I was trying to build a teleport pad up by the green obelisk for any one of us that was living in the area. And I ended up building on top of a spawn like this. And I just remember, I think it was Red Dragon reached out to me and said, any chance you can move that? Because you're kind of blocking the silk spawn, and we'd like to have that. Like, yeah, no problem. Didn't know what it was. I was new to the game, so now if we want this to respawn so that we can, like I said, take the silk. We're gonna get rid of drop some stuff off onto the Ravager here. Let's drop that. Let's get rid of that. And so I had some Ravagers on Aberration, and unfortunately I lost them to an aberrant raptor for some reason spawned inside my base. So I had one Ravager left. I had probably about 10 to 15 that I bred that I was going to use as some as a hunting party. Other ones I was naming them in such a way that based on the resource that I was going to put on them, right? So I'd have like, let's say I'd call one Sandfang, and that means when I go out to gather resources like I am right now, then I would have one dedicated strictly for sand. I'd have another one called, I don't know, Woodtooth or Crystal Eye. I had one named that. Actually, I renamed that one into Cleopatra because she survived, and I figured, you know what, she's my highest level one, so I might as well keep her and keep her as, the queen of my Ravagers. Oh yeah, of course. Alright. That was a little touch and go for... Are you kidding me? I want that. I want to take the berries. And we fall asleep. Anyway, that Ravager, yeah, see, took out the Titan Boa. She'll come back and kind of watch over me as I sleep right now, I guess. Something else sounds like it's coming around. Ugh. Of course, a klepto. Alright, let's get back to base. Holy. All kinds of nasties around here. But we'll get lots of chitin. I'd like to know where that other one died. She kind of flew off over here. Oh well. Now, let's see. We'll end up with this coming at us too. So I think I am going to try and go and tame this guy just for his color. I don't even care that it's only a level 30. I'll grab the, I have, one of my wyverns has a mobile trap on it. So essentially, it's a 9x9 stone fence with 24 stone doorways. And the whole gist of it is just to set it up. So like, we want to get ourselves a castroid, then we'll go up to the beaver dams. And then we will get all set up with that. If we want to get anything that's not in this area, then we will set up and go and use that that trap and allow it to no way. I didn't even see what level. Oh, it's only 18. Alright. Wow. All the nasties are following us. Anyway, so we made it back safe and sound. Our Ravager took a little beating here, so we're just gonna leave her up here for now and let her heal up. We can bring some of these resources in. Put those up in the, right there. We'll start by throwing these up here. So you can see we're kind of getting a little bit of few recipes. You know what? We're going to sign off. Coming at the back door here. So, what we're going to end up doing is getting our equipment fixed up. We'll grind away, get that bridge finished, and go from there. Like I said, we want to get some zip lines. We'll get a zip line tied off from there over to here. And then that way we can get back and forth with our Ravagers to the Ravager pen, which will be right back there. So this has been a eventful night. Showed you guys where we're set up. You get to see the progress so far and what we've brought over to date from old Ragnarok to even Aberration. So thank you for joining me, and as always, please if you feel there's anything you'd like to see, add it in the comments and let me know. I want to hear your feedback. Have yourselves a good night, and thanks for tuning in.